it's just giving us a backdrop for, same thing for the inner tear duct. I'm just doing kind of a wash real quick. Inner tear duct to lighten it up across the lid, and then just kind of whatever's left over. Just using it up. Now I'm going to use an E50, and I'm going in the next color, which is called Volcanic Sand, and it's a very beigey brown. I'm just going to go in the right above the crease, really. This is going to be my blending color today. Very soft and light. It's almost like not having makeup on, isn't it? It's kind of the look I'm going for today. Made up but not looking made up. How about that? One person told me I look like a drag queen. I put on so much makeup. And they like me better without makeup. And I didn't know if that was a backhanded compliment or an insult. Y'all don't be so ugly. Should have removed that one. I've told y'all before that if you do comments like that, it's very trolly, and I'll get rid of your comment. I'm not going to tolerate that. But I don't know if it was trying to be a compliment, so I don't know. I'm going to let that one go. You know who you are. I've left your name out there so other people can see too, because you obviously had no problem in being seen by doing that publicly. Some people do stuff like that because they just want to invite a fight. Y'all don't fight them. Don't say anything to them at all. Because that's what they're looking for, is some drama and interaction. Just don't even give them any. That's not the way to get interaction. That's like rewarding bad behavior. Don't do it. Don't interact with someone when they are trying to start a fight. Refuse to fight. It'll drive them crazy. Because that's what they want. So your best defense is not to engage at all. Not at all. Not one comment. Shows a lot of self-control on your part because you want to. You want to defend me. You want to defend the beauty community of being nice instead of hateful. And also, as a Christian, you don't want people to be mistreated. But sometimes self-control is the best way. It's the best revenge. That's a terrible comment for me to make, but that is what I was thinking. I'm just being honest. Is just to show control. Restraint is the best way to respond to people like that. Okay, so I just did the next color over, which was Granite for the crease. And I'm going to use a little bit of Crater down here and a mixture of Hematite. And those are both a kind of shiny bronze and blue to do my under the lash. Or through the lash. We go right through it. I'm also going to stamp at the base of the upper lid today. And because that's shiny, I'm not going through the brow with it. Over here, same thing, right through the lashes. Stay very close to the waterline. Don't go in it. Be careful. I'm just going to stamp this right at the base of the lash again. It's giving a little color right in the back of the lashes, so that it doesn't look so pale. Okay, and then for brow, I'm going to be using my all-time favorite that I find such a hard time finding. And if y'all find this, tell me where you found it. It's the Almay Intense Eye Color, and it's a eyeliner crayon, but it's in the color 004 Black Raisin, and I think it used to also be called Plum something. It's a purple, but it's such a dark purple, it looks like a light taupe, and so it goes perfectly through the brow. Look at this. That doesn't look purple at all. Let's just reinforce. Always reinforce under first, and then if you got some tough spots like I do, then fill those in second. And I'm going to keep the brow low today. I'm not going to do a high arch. Again, right under to support it. And then just, oops. I've got a few little balding spots. It's just part of aging, y'all, so don't freak out. Just, it happens. Maybe I'll do a little reinforcement over here in the hairs. There. That a little better, yeah. And I'm not really going to reinforce much through the front of the brow at all. Just, yeah, that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to even do the front. So sometimes if you see that the color variance is huge, then you do need to do through the front. But right now I'm just going to use a spoolie brush and brush through the brow that color. Just up, stay on this side, don't brush all the way through, just brush up, but not brush through. So you brush up, but not through. And then when you get to the tail, go down. And then you can brush backwards right here, and that adds a little of the color back. You see the difference is a little more diffused than that was. Okay, brush up, but not through, up, but not through, up, and then down one, and then back through here. And that does add some of that color back into the brow. Just a hair. All right, and then we're going to use the Tarteist. So we're going to use the crayon for the waterline. And this is a little bit less bold than the It Cosmetics. So you can see this is a little bit lighter. Since I'm kind of going light today. Then we need to blend, blend, blend. So always blend with a clean part of the brush right here in front. And blend that out a little bit right there at the front of the brow. Then right there where you made your transition. And then on the edges. There we go. Just kind of blends it out so there's no harsh lines. And then wipe off your brush with your little makeup brush thingy. And now I'm going to use the other end of Tarteist, and I'm going to give a little small wing. This is just a very short one. I'm going to backfill just a little bit by laying this down right on the lash line. That way you don't have to see skin in between. And I'm going to use a tip. Actually, I didn't mean to come that far forward, but now that I have. Here we go. I'll do it over here too, just a little. And again, just staying right on the lash line. Little dashes. And let's try to keep the same place. On making the lash over here. This is always harder for me. And I honestly believe it's because the drag is different. Because it's my right hand. A little longer. Oops, it's a little thicker too. Which means now I've got to thicken this up. Yeah, it's definitely because of the fact that it's on the right side. I pull differently. Yeah, because there's all these skip lines. That's just because it's not taut. And I went a little too low on that, so I'm going to use my Face Secrets Cotton Buds and use the pointy end. And see if I can't clean that up. That's so weird. Now I over-cleaned it up. Isn't that weird how the skin is taut? there's a different technique I could use. I have to think on this, because it's definitely harder to do that side. Oh well, I need some lips. Where's my lips? There they are. My Chanel lipstick in Soft Rose. My #1 favorite. It just goes with everything. I get a nice wet canvas and then go brush right past it with my upper lip. And then I fix the upper lip. I think that's pretty good. Now, color back in a little more. By the way, if you left it on first pass, it would have been like a lot lighter. Like a little more color. There we go. Make sure it doesn't turn down on the sides. Just do it like that. So you don't look like you're the Joker. That dried it. It doesn't take much to dry it. And then use the other end for gloss. And what this does is it sets it. And it makes it shiny and moisturize. Like lip gloss. That's perfect. I love it. Okay. Now time for eyelash curler. This is the Charlotte Tilbury, which is one of my favorites. I'm going to start over here because that other, oops, sit it right down on the lid, which will pop up your lashes and then clamp down. And what mascara shall we use today? I think I'm going to go with one of my favorites, the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot. And this is waterproof and it's black.